Welcome to another episode of Tuesday Talks. I am Iftikhar Ahmed, host of Tuesday Talks and the editor of the online art newspaper Abir. Today I am thrilled to have Satadru Sovan as the guest on Tuesday Talks. Satadru is a multidisciplinary artist who has gained his degree and master's in painting from the renowned Vishwabharati University, Shantiniketan in 2000. He is the recipient of several awards, including the very prestigious Fulbright from DANM, California, USA. And his works are in private collections as well as museums. He is the recipient of 4 international scholarships and 14 awards, including the very reputed Fulbright Scholarship, as I just revealed. He has exhibited his artworks through 9 solo exhibitions, 10 art fairs, 5 biennales, and over 50 performances in 25 countries. His artworks are exhibited in 6 national and international museums. Shatadru is the founder and director of Hexidexy Box Performance Platform, and today he is with us on this episode of Tuesday Talks, where we'll be discussing and diving deep into the world of performance arts in India. So let's welcome Shatadru. Hello,
Thank you.
Shatadru. How are you?
Thank you so much.
And thank you for taking out time and
No, no,
participating
no,
in this episode of
no, no, no.
Tuesday Talks.
Definitely.
So I have so many questions regarding performance art, and not many people know about this genre of art form. So I would like to begin with a question. There's a difference between performing art and performance art. When we talk about performing art, it encompasses various disciplines such as theater, dance, music, opera, and circus. Performing art, performing art involves rehearsed scripts, choreography, and musical compositions. So, what is performance art, and how is it different from performing art and another form of art, or let's say the act of painting or sculpting? What is your understanding of performance art?
Very good question. Always this kind of questions coming to me when I give the talk. So I just not to say that is performance art. I say that it's behavior art because
Okay.
you know there is a thin difference between performing and performance art. You says that all those things are right. When we do performance art, we don't have any script, we don't have any space, we don't have any costumes, we don't have makeup. Again, everything is very much aesthetic property, because this is aesthetic practice. Whatever you carrying, you're belonging to your body, that is a performance art. How come?
Hmm.
So that is the question. Like you're eating, or you're sleeping, you're shouting, you're talking, is your style, your behavior. If we gather your behavior together in an art form, this is a behavior art or performance art. Performance art don't need to be a practice, don't need to be a kind of space place. It will be a 360-degree angle. You can go inside the in the rooftop, anywhere you can do that. Everywhere is your space. And a very interesting thing is that here main argument is a viewers and performer. Here viewers is not important part. Here is the performance artist is the important part, because he become a sometime a viewer, and he allowed to be a performance part. So here, if you see the theater, dance, or movie theaters, everywhere the section. One side is the artist, and other side is the viewer. Here is
Hmm.
everything is together. The viewers can be a performer, because when you do participatory performance art, you can go to the viewers, you can touch, you can kiss, or you can do anything. So here is a viewers is very volatile. You can be a part of those things. So it is very broad, very open, and but it's very new to all over the world. And yeah, that's things.
Yeah. So, why performance art, and when did you realize that performance art is your voice? You have done your masters in painting, and now you are into performance art. So, when did
Yes.
this shift happen?
See, when I study Shantiniketan in my beginning stage, like a second year, third year, I take the classes from Badul Sarkar. I was take a workshop. I hope
Hmm.
people don't know, but Badul Sarkar is a big name in West Bengal. He's a theater movement artist. So I take 2 years workshop, And after that, I was doing a uh, Rotaract. I do social work. So we collect the money. So we go to the road and do the like a theater, road theater, and get the money and give it to the I think station children, the books and all. That is my beginning. And when my masters happened, that time Radnavali Kant come to Kalabhavan, and I saw that Radnavali Kant was performing with the color. Then I understand that, oh my god, there is another medium. We cannot use only the color of the painting canvas. There is another medium with the color in body. So that is my beginning understanding. And slowly I completed my masters. And we do a lot of like theater and all in Kalabhavan. Kalabhavan is, very multi uh, platform diaspora. So we do that. And when I finished my study and came to Delhi, then I saw Santanu Lodh and all those people uh, in the Salim. All those people are doing a mandi house and places. So I'm very much curious to know that things, but I could not understand the vocabulary, the language. So I think 2010 I take a workshop. Yanji Singh, she's from Korea. I want to give the workshop in Nepal, 2 months. That time I meet Yanji Singh and Jerry Gordon. Jerry Gordon from America. Jerry Gordon give the workshop for sound performance. So that time I know that performance art is so wide, 60-degree angles, and there is a body language vocabulary. But before I saw that performance in Shantanuda and all, very much different kind of things. So anyway, slowly I get that knowledge and understand. Then I think that we are doing it with paint. My work is very much light based art. So light is my medium. So and also painting. So after two medium, I feel that I have to express more things, and how to do that more things. So then this is my language. Okay, uh, I done, I painting we done, and installation we done, video we done, sound installation done. Okay, I want to express through my body, through my emotion, more things. Okay, then I thought that I think performance art is the best things. You don't have to do anything, you have to do research, and after that you can do straight away do that things. So very easy for me, and I often do that. Yeah.
So I want to know, like, if I'm painting something on a canvas or sculpting, and my body is involved in several different ways. So does that count as a performing art as well? Performance art, I'm sorry.
No, actually, performance art, when the performance are happening, there is one intellectual property. Okay, when you do a painting, just like a painting, so painting have a theme, thought, and their expression and their language. But when you do the performance art, also same thing. That's why I call this a art. Arts has a two three category. Art need a time and space, and art has a intellectual property. So intellectual property is that when before the performance art, you have to be at like a thought, like what you going to do. So what are you going to do? I'm an artist. I already carry a degree, or I have kind of journey. So I cannot do anything. I just go to sleep in the road, but has to has a meaning. So that is the intellectual property or intellectual diaspora make performance art more dignified. Okay, so it could be a kind of a line, a genre. So not like someone told that Van Gogh also doing things, and that abstract art is doing a paint, and
Yes, yes.
Michael Jackson. This is a performance art. I say no, because their intellectual property for that aim to do the painting. But here, not to be a performance art. But when you doing or your sake, not for something else, like that the artist is sake for canvas, artist is sake for theater, artist sake for film. But here, nothing. You're just interacting with your soul. Okay, a celebration of your soul, celebration of your mind. So I think it's that way, I feel.
Okay. So can you use props in performance art? Like as you said, you like to work with light. So do you think canvas can be a prop in performance art?
So I think props is not appropriate for performance art. Performance art is because
Mm.
props is the word only used for theater or
Okay.
cinema shootings. So we call the
Mm.
object because we in the same thing we use the object in art, like his object,
Mm.
like some artists like Gigi Scaria use buildings. Building is the object. Okay.
Mm.
Jagannath Panda use nature's urbanization. Urbanization is the object. So we don't use any
Mm.
props. We can use the object and again intellectual object. Okay. So
Mm.
suppose the metaphor, like I'm holding these things but metaphor for some things. Okay, so here
Mm.
is not directly object or directly I'm talking about something is the metaphor. Okay, so
Mm.
and I think uh, performance art and painting is I relate that way. I think painting is very much direction of poetry, and here also
Mm.
performance art is also very much directing poetry because very lyrical. So, I saw the moon and now imagining about the river or kind of braid. So there's
Mm.
a metaphor. So here the object is a metaphor. Okay, suppose a guy have a weapons like a cutter, but the cutter is not
Mm.
cutter for him. Okay, not props.
Mm.
This is an object and there's intellectual property. So I don't say that things like that.
Okay, so this is a very interesting piece of information. Like prop is something that we see in theater and cinema. So, what are the classifications of performance art? Could you explain that?
Okay, yeah. I'm going to through that. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, performance art just not a like just you go to do something. There is many sections, many categories, like a single channel performance art, like a solo performance art, site specific performance art. When you go to a specific site and do the research and build up a intellectual property, and then you
Mm.
encounter to do the improvise to the space, that is set site specific performance art. Bodyscape, like we do landscape, we do cityscape, we do
Mm.
skyscape in painting. Same thing in performance art is bodyscape, like the
Mm.
body is main object or main encounter, and you just doing with your body, nothing is there. No, that like you forget about your gender, forget about your like country, forget about your language, you just use your body and express your extreme agony, extreme passion to the body. Then another is viewer participatory performance art. When like I told that here the viewer is not a viewer, here also the
Mm.
performance part, like when a performer going to touch a performance like a viewers or say give the something or and he told to his ear that
Mm.
okay pass on these balls or some pass on this fruit to someone
Mm.
else. So they are the viewers participatory performance. Here the performance not only belong to the property of the artist, is here the viewer also the part of the things. Text based performance are where you not doing anything, not your body movement, but you write something or you through the text you are doing a vocable like your expression. Next is
Mm.
object based performance art, where the object is very important part. Like object is very important part means I told the object is a kind of metaphor. So the many object, the person using the many object, and he encounter the each object and there's another meanings, there is another meaning. So that is objective performance art. Collaboration performance, like artists decided to okay I just the main performer going to collaborate with a few young children, like I used to do that.
Mm.
Like I always collaborate with my student, my colleagues. So then they also encourage to the my process, they can involve with the process. So there is a collaboration performance art. Photo performance art, I think Pushpomala and Washko is the
Mm.
best example of the for photo performance. And I think B Ajay Sharma is the artist in Chandigarh, he also do the same thing. Shadow performance, shadow performance come from theater. like in a screen, the different kind of poses, a screen, the light is coming and different kind of your pose or your movement going to captures. There's a shadow performance, or then drag queen. Nowadays, a very important genres in performance are the drag queen, like choreographical drag queens. I think Hiten Nurbala is the best example for Delhi art scene. He was do makeup, not a makeup. He itself an art.
What is it? Drag queen, you said.
Drag queen, drag queen. Okay, uh, choreographical drag queens, like they
I get it.
choreograph, they choreograph, but here their makeup, they dressed up, but they itself an art. They itself an art when they the walk and talk itself a performance art. Because they are carry that kind of characters. Okay, they not questionable the male or female, or they are queer, non-queer, binary, non-binary, but they itself are unisex object. So then is coming to the like a drag queen performance art. Okay, political performance art. I think political performance art coming to all East India. You can go to all East India in Indian parts come from very much political performance art. I remember that whenever the any kind of political protests happen in Kolkata. I born and brought up in Kolkata. That time people do the performance art, and but that language picked up Kolkata artists, and now this is called political performance. I think Indra Salim is the best example for political performance artist. Electronic based
Okay.
performance art. Okay, when the electronic genre used to be electronic machines, like I think one artist, I forget his name, he always used the drill machine, his performance art. He drilling to a top, he climb up, his head is down, his leg is up, and he's drilling electronic objects. So electronic based performance art. Okay, new media performance art. Then where the difference between electronic and new media performance art. Electronic performance art is just electronic object, like mine also in electronic based performance art. I use all the time light as my medium. The torch light, electronic lights, different kind of light I use. This is electronic, but the new media is very different. The new media is not like a new medium. New media, and that's my study, that's my journals. New media is a new means really new, and media means whatever the TV, television, newspaper is coming up, and that mixed together is new media. Obviously new is a computer, the vocabulary is computer. So the computer and media, like a television, TV, or popular medium, it's coming together in mixed together new media. So new media performance is going on with a kind of sensor, like you go to the your skin, and the whole movie going to movement. And now the why the performance art is planned, how that body going to shake and how the skin going to shake. So performer going to decide how the whole skin going to perform. So then that's why. And one of my pieces in I did it in America, like we've been 7 days in a jungle, and after that we collect so many datas, and after that we exhibited in a valley. And when all the images, but there is a, I think, screen, small cloth of silk. And when the people go through the images are jungle up. When the people are not going, the images are still stand. So we doing like that. And again we do a kind of one sensor we use over there, kind of smell. The smell going to react that if the every body have a different kind of smell. When the smell going to catch the sensor, then the different kind of thing happen. So this is new media. Okay, now verbal performance. I think verbal performance, the basic example is Mithu Sen does a too much verbal expression and vocabulary poetry. Okay, and video and noise performance, I already told video and noise performance. Okay, so there is a many classification, and many I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
told you. right now 36 example. So these are things. Yeah, yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
sure these classification most of the times they also overlap
Yes,
and interact with each
yes,
other.
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Actually, when artists perform, they're not thinking about the classification. They just think to do
Hmm.
that. So after that, when we look at that and we can clarify, okay, these things is like that. Okay, these things is
Hmm.
like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, could you quickly take us through the beginning of performance art in India? What
Yes.
is happening in Indian
Okay.
performance art scenes right now?
Yeah, yeah. If I can scrutiny of the Indian performance art, I can classify the four zones. One is North zone, one is the West, one is East, and one is South. I think North zone is very much cosmopolitan, because the all people is all who are the performer, who are the artists. They are all migrant. They come from Bihar, Kolkata, Odisha, all state, Bangalore. So all people come in Delhi or north part. So north performance is very much mixed. There is a political performance, there is a sound performance, all kind of performance. If you go to extreme south, Kolkata, and Kolkata performance festival, or you go to Odisha, we are the performance that we get very much um, kind of narrative, because the background, if you can study that, Kolkata or Odisha, Bihar, Assam, all those zones is very much narrative background. Although our culture is very much narrative, if you go through like Mohenjo-daro, or you can go to any
Hmm.
temples. Okay, all everywhere is Konark, Khajuraho, everywhere is a narration. But the East India is very much narrative, and very much because theater is a very much famous in Kolkata or Odisha or
Hmm.
Bihar. So they associate with that language very easily. And if you go to south, extreme south, then it is very much radicals, because radical movement is happening in like Rimzen and all. So if you see their performance art is very much cut the finger, and there is a blood coming out, and they're throbbing, and very much that kind of mood. If you go to west is a Mumbai, or you go to Bangalore, very different art scene. And there are also a mix, like a Dimple, or there is a Jiten, Sumita Skaria. They are also very different. They are also very mixed. They also kind of narrative, long, no, long things, and uh, too many things. But Delhi is more fast, and Delhi is more versatile. There is no style. There people are doing a lot of things. Yeah, yeah, that's things. And still is growing language. I think performance art is not kind of taughtable, teachable. Is only the experience. The If you ask, a lot of people ask, like I've been to JNU, they asking that give the like classes. I say that, see, this is no classes. If I give classes to my side, people have to learn from their experience, to see the although performance, the John, like a archive. Okay, they see the same thing we do. HRXC box have a huge archive, and we have a like a social media space. We regularly give the example of the different performer. And whenever you can see the performance artist, first you have to research the where he from. If the artist is from France, if artist is from Nigeria, although very different, because every artist carry their baggages, their experience, their geography, topography, everything, their culture. So all those coming to, again, the behavior art. So everything is coming to their work. So that kind of classification I sketch out from my genres. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're also a Fulbright scholar. Yeah. So how did the exposure to the states impact your art practice in India?
Very difficult question for me. But I think Fulbright is a kind of award, and it's a chance to study in America. Not only America, is kind of, for me, is a wide range of eye opening. Like when if I not been to America, I miss to learn a lot of vocabulary, lot of language. When I've been to there, I think like in example of the study, like in my college Shantiniketan, we go to the classes, they give the kind of lectures, and after that we go to the library and we have to copy paste like we the note and all. But there is no system of copy paste, or simply to like a you can bomb it, like exam is a bomb it, like, and I read the data and just copy paste in my notebook. There is no system of that. So they give the lecture and they give the 5 6 of book, and end of the week you have to give the presentation of 15 minutes, and you have to read the whole books, all the books and all the web glossary, and you have to do presentation of your language. So there is a research process. Not only that you read the book, you have to understand in the 5 books and lot of glossary, and you have to understand, you have to deliver the language. So totally different from the technique and the experience. There's like I used to work on 20 hours a day. All the libraries open all the night time, and everybody's working and studying. So there is very cool thing, and I learn a lot of things. Like I work on a lot of sensor. I could not get it in India, and that kind of facility. So I really miss that opportunity. And if someone get that kind of opportunity, go to abroad to study, not only the uh, like a society liberation is also a very one thing. uh, like each society have kind of plus point and minus point. I think if you go to abroad, there is a society liberation is a very important factor to for artists, because artists always want freedom. Artists always to do very free access. I think that is very best place to go there and learn. So that's all those things like a light. After I came back from America, my work was very much light. I produced a LED, and I used to do in my painting with the light and all those things, laser cut and all those technology going to involve. And here is also a kind of dilemma. If you use any technology in India, people say, oh, it's not technology, it's not handmade. But everywhere is a brain use. Everywhere the artists use brain, the technology also use brain. So where is the comparison? And your pen and pencil, your spatula and brush, all with the technology, and why not a mouse? So that these kind of arguments happen. So I always have to face that kind of problem. Yeah.
So, how do you approach the creation process for a performance art piece? Can you take us through your creative method and any specific rituals or preparations that you keep in mind?
Okay. Um, so these days, mostly I work on gender and ecology. So these days, most I'm working on ecology and gender. So whatever the like thought coming to my mind, or whatever news I'm getting. So just giving you one example. 2018, I read a newspaper, that newspaper written that in Kolkata, one couple have a HIV, and the whole family was threatened and get out from the house. So this is very shocking news for me. I'm not protester to do the roads to protest them, or not an NGO to protect them to bring my house. So I thought that this is very interesting for me, and is like a knocking to my heart. So how I can express my art? Then I do a performance art like that in HIV. Is not touchable, not immediately can transfer to your body, not someone you can throw out. We so called educated people, we learn a lot of education, but after that we do this kind of bullshit to our society. So that all those things coming to my work. So whatever, like I feel very much a problem to for me, I cannot express these topics, I cannot express to my painting, but I can always to express my things. Yeah. So
So,
again, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. Like ecology is very big topics. This is a human rights, but ecology is a big topics. Like if you think that ecology, what can I do for ecology? Ecology is water, pollution. So I also start to think about that, how I can put it in my like work. So we are working on a zero water one festival. There people
Hmm.
were performing the zero water, and that I think imitating French fruit, like unfruit. I did a performance called unfruit. So how the fruit is going to be unhygienic, putting a lot of like a plastic things inside the make bigger for the fruit and things. So I did the performance. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Next
so
question.
can you yeah, so performance art can be quite experimental and unconventional. Like
Yes,
this is what I can conclude so far
yes,
from our
yes, yes,
conversation. Yeah.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
do you sometimes feels criticism and as a form of misunderstanding from the viewers who may not fully grasp the intentions behind your work?
Yes. Uh, Actually, performance art, people thought is a Nukkad Natak. People thought is a theater. People thought
Hmm.
that what they are doing. In fact,
Hmm.
in my family also tell what you're doing, kind of rubbish. Okay, so yeah, what are you doing? You are so
Wow.
nonsense to doing these things. Okay, so again, a kind of hazard in front of the performance art. People also don't know what is performance art, and uh, but when they going to know it is an art, it is as a aesthetic values, is a aesthetic property, intellectual value, then it will be more easier for us to do that. I giving a 2 3 example. One of my, because I work on gender, so one of my performance art with a I offer my body. So I did it many country to see the reaction. I did in Korea, one of my solo show. As a doormat, I sleep and open my T-shirt, and my back is empty, and people, I told that I offer my body. So how you can sit on my back, or you can just jump on my body. I put a camera. I want to see the reaction of the society, like how the female, child, male, how they react with my body. So the same thing I did it in Mexico, different country, and I want to see the reaction of the people and how they react. Like if I'm a female, I'm just a unisex body, how they feel that body,
Hmm.
the value of the body. And in Mexico, very open, like Western country, when I do in a public place, there's a festival going on. Then police came, I just wearing a short pant, and I open my body and write again. I offer my body. I offer. Just I write offer. Then I have a dhoti, and I just sleep with a dhoti and asking. I just say that things and all. And after while police came and told that you cannot do that things, and you have to wear the t-shirt. And I could not
Hmm.
understand their language. I just called my organizer, and they came and sat down, and they says that your skin is black. You cannot do these things. You have to be white skin. You have
Wow.
to you have to open your shirt. So there is
That's
another
again
kind of,
a statement. Yeah.
yes. So it
Hmm.
is good. And same thing, I did it one monuments. I sleep, I think hour and hour, like same kind of situation. I open, I wearing a short knicker and sleeping, and people are giving a money. They thought I'm a statue. So like that, I can get that kind of experience to society. This is my experience. Yeah.
Yeah. So can performance art be understood and appreciated without any prior knowledge or context? Like if I am a person, I don't know anything about art and I'm just passing by, and if I see you performing, but I don't have any knowledge like what performance art or if this art form even exists. So how would I get to know like what is happening, or does it matter at all?
Okay, art. I think art have a smell, art have a beauty, and art have a aesthetics. I think that point of view, if anyone, any point of knowledge they have to understand it. Then they can get a smell, then get a aesthetic value, then get a that kind of love. Okay, because here a cost, here you not selling your product. Here you not selling your painting, you're not selling a video. Here you selling your heart. Okay, you're celebrating your heart. You just expressing your heart. So when you expressing is not your property, is public property. like how they're going to take it or not take it. They say it's rubbish or bullshit, whatever they can say, but you accept it. I think depend on the people's how they can react. I think they can understand. Like we did a last performance in Mandi House, we got a huge crowd, and they try to understand what they're doing. They again and again questioning to us that how why they crash the paper and they burn the things and things, all those things they're asking non-stop question. And then they say that, oh, we don't know that the art could be this beautiful, and art could be this kind of this voice. So it will be another kind of experience. So everywhere when you're doing anything with art, you can get a bad word or good word, but the word and the noise, anyway, if you heard something in your noise, they can shout. They can say good or bad, but that is a bit also good. Your heart shout, then you say good or bad. If your heart is not shout, you cannot say anything. Yeah.
So here I can see overlapping between performing and performance art, because
Yes.
here the audience is pretty much there, like watching a film in a theater. Some people have certain opinion and
Yes.
some have others. Some may like it, some may not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. The people are background to watch the movie theater, street
Hmm.
drama, or choreograph of dance, magic show. So all those things, all those knowledge, whenever the art going to the viewer, a doctor coming to see the exhibition, he can see observe the microbiological object, okay, a microbiological organ. And when the sweeper coming to see the exhibition, he always look at the where is the dust, because all the knowledge, all the practices they carry. So every viewers have a different certain quantity of their knowledge practices. They not used to be watch that kind of thing. So they always can connect with the one thing. They connect with the politics, they connect with the film, they connect with the dance. They thinking that is a different kind of dance, they can think that different kind of drama.
Hmm.
Always we got the when we do the public performance, we always get that this kind of voice. Oh, this is a new form of drama, new form of dance, new form of theater. So they now not used to it that what is performance art. Yeah, that's why I just
But
cut
they,
that word. That word I always say that is behavior art, this behavior art. So they say, so
yes.
what is behavior art? So and I say that your washing your teeth is different and my washing teeth is different. If I
Hmm.
present as an art form, this is the art form.
Hmm. Yeah. So, what advice would you give to someone who is interested in exploring performance art or wants to understand it better?
I think best way to listen to your heart, and anybody can do it. Like I used to give the workshop also many country. So I told that everybody have some kind of uh, a kind of twist in your heart throbbing. So you cannot you cannot write, you cannot paint, you cannot do something. You can express in your behavior. So you don't have to do anything. You can have to do the research of your thought. Okay,
Hmm.
let's a thought about anything, a water, anything, a sad, anything. So how is a sad or how is a water for you? If you think there is an answer, and now the next question is how to perform. Again, it's not theater, so you can do anything. You just throw water and you can sleep there. Okay, anything you can happen, anything would be happen. So just see the again I told the experience. You need to be a many experience. You can see the lots of video. We have the videos and all. You have to watch it, and then have to make your mind what you going to do when you deliver new kind of language like that. So I wanted to add one more things.
Hmm.
We have a collective called Hixirexi Box.
Hmm.
We also try to promote this new art form we regularly doing in a month one-on-one places. We call the new peoples and we give the workshop. I give the workshop in chargeable in other country, but here I give the free of cost to express them how they can involve. I've been to many university, the Jamia, the Liat College, many university to give the workshop. I think Rohtak, the university called me to give the workshop. And the same thing I told that you don't need to any preparation, you need not to have any pre-preparation, pre-plan. The performance art is very free. You don't have to. You think right now you can do that. You don't need to be costumes or camera or thing. Whenever people do the performance art, ignore the camera, because if you know the camera is there, then it's film. And
Hmm.
whenever you the recording your performance art, ignore your camera and always horizontal, and you forget your camera, you just perform. You can go where. If you think about your camera is this side and that side, then you cannot do the performance art. You just is this is for sake of camera.
Hmm.
Whenever you do performance art, forget about the camera, forget about the place and your body. You just unisex a body, and whatever your feelings and your emotion can be expressed. And there will be I told always a theme thought, that could be research, that could be um, the metaphors, object,
Hmm.
something could be things. So that is. And always we do a festival all over India, and after and all the festival we run a catalogs, because I pass out from Shantiniketan. I learned like a
Hmm.
documentation is very important. So we have a
Hmm.
huge 290 videos, our like short period, which started in 2019 18 and now 2023 till now. Our event is a 290 and huge archive we have. And we have also 4 catalogs we publish and we sell also, so people can get to see the images and the people's writing. Like there is a Umesh Nayak, Georgina Maddox, Urcha Gaur,
Hmm.
many writers also write for us, and Alka Harpelani and Akshat Sina, they also write for us. It's free of cost. So
Hmm.
these thing happen. And if people can come together and we can do a bigger world for performance art. And in a zone you can shout, there is a 3 4 like a theater artist, cinema artist, dancer, but you
Hmm.
cannot find out a performance art is very rare, very few. So this is now the broader way. If you can study or if you can do practice, there is a broader scope. Okay. And one more things, in abroad, I used to go many where they perform, and there is a economical source. They always ask, my curators always ask, after perform, my all one demand, you perform, and after that you just donate your all belonging, like your whatever you wear, what you hold on your performance art, and they're going to do the auction. So the foreign
Hmm.
country, they have an option, they showing the video, they're showing your performance art,
Hmm.
and after that your belonging going to auction. But we don't have that kind of option. But maybe one day we can get funder, we can get support, we can do more full facility things. Yeah. Yeah.
So where do you see the future of performance arts in India? Let's say in 5 or 10 years down the lane.
I think very wide. Now you can see the Nikhil Chopra, Mitu Sen also in like a Venice Biennale, a big Biennale, they're performing. So we have we because Indian are all the time unique, and they are
Hmm.
very long. They are their heritage generation, like Indus Valley civilization. You can see that in the from Indus Valley civilization, slowly we grow up, and very long culture. And I think it's a very wide prospect for Indian. As Indian, whenever I perform or I showcase any other country, they always be curious. You're coming from India, very indigenous country and very interesting country, and I think it could be more popular these days. And frankly speaking, 2020, I've been to many festival. Never I get paid, but
Hmm.
2022 I get paid from Germany, paid from Sri Lanka, paid from America. I get paid because they know me. I'm very much practicing artist. See,
Hmm.
there is the two kind of artists. One is just hobby performance artist, and one is practicing
Hmm.
artist. whoever practicing artists, they nurture the genres, they can go more
Hmm.
further, more broader way. But who are doing a hobby,
Hmm.
okay, I have mind today, okay, I feeling today to do perform, and video capturing and post it. I see that a lot of artists is doing. Not
Hmm.
like that. If like you're painter, just after a year I thought I pick up a canvas and paint. Not like that. If you're a painter, you're doing continuously, you nurture the genre, then you can go more further. If you not nurture just a theme and thought and just do the performance art, not like that. You have to understand what is performance art and what going on. And again, continuation is very important, like you how your work and what going on, you have to see the what going on. I cannot do what if the trend
Hmm.
is going on, what people are talking about, and what is Indian performance art, what is Western performance art, what where is the climax, where
Hmm.
is a like a Asian performance art, because we are very strong culture of Asian, we are very strong about Indian, the both strong power we have. India is very big content and very important and very indigenous, so we have a very powerful weapons. But I think 1960s started from like a Western country in America. It's coming to body art, action art, flukes, and conceptual art, Godzilla girls. So these are the important movement. Is a prehistory
Hmm.
history.
Hmm.
When performance art mainly forecasted, there is no name. There's in the name popular for action painting. Okay, action painting
Hmm.
coming up with the performance art and
Yeah, I was
activism.
about to ask the same question. Like Jackson
Okay.
Pollock, we
Yes.
we know him for his action painting. So
Yes. Yes.
where do you
Yes.
see him? Like as a painter, as a performing performance
Yes.
artist,
Yes.
or
So
or or
I'm
or or, or
yeah.
it's an amalgamation of both.
Yes, I'm coming to that part. Again, the North America, South America, North America, South America, North America say is it's uh, kind of North America say is activism. The performance art is
Hmm.
activism. Again, that South America says propaganda. Okay, and the
Hmm.
same time we in London or Europe say that is live art. So that same thing, performance art is a many names. Activism,
Hmm.
like a and again that I think Asia, like a China, Japan, this part people are saying that is a behavior art. So there is a many section, but the same dialogue, same vocabulary, same things. So here is a,
Hmm.
few names. I think one is Maria Abram, and then you're saying that Joseph Keith.
Hmm.
They are the main important peoples to do the performance art.
Hmm.
And Jackson Pollock, I told that Jackson Pollock, I told that his intellectual property only for to the painting, not the aim of the board like a another property, because
Hmm.
artists have to uh, cursor or legacy to one genres, like his legacy cursor on painting or printmaking, or his whole property intellectual value only dedicated to painting. So I cannot say
Hmm.
only this is like a this is performance art, but it can be his,
Hmm.
if you only shoot the his action, how he
Yeah.
move with his bucket and he refilling
Hmm.
the things, is very organic, very spontaneous. And
Hmm.
performance arts main vocabulary is a improvisation. Like you cannot
Hmm.
practice anything, you improvise, your space improvise, your body improvise. Like one improvisation can tell next stepping. Like whenever I do,
Hmm.
guys, I just jump on. I don't know how to go, but have to be fixed on last and fast. Because if you not
Hmm.
fix on first, guess how to entry and how to exit.
Hmm.
Otherwise, the performance going to be very long. You have to mind
Hmm.
that okay, my entry is fixed. I don't know where I exit, but when I feel that I'm okay, I'm got it, I'm done, then I go out. So there's 2 points for my case. So I know my entry and exit. So here also that if you could see that Jackson, like how they pouring the colors and how the
Hmm.
body was moving, I think it's perfectly kind of performance art. But
Yeah.
if we not encounter, if you encounter the his painting is not performance art. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So this is what I asked in the very beginning of our
yeah,
discussion.
yeah,
Like if you are using canvas and
yeah.
the interconnection of the art forms.
Yes,
So Jackson
yes,
Pollock had in my mind at that point
yes,
of
yes,
time.
yes, yes, yes,
So Shatadru,
yes,
there are so much to talk about and learn about performance art, but we are running out of time.
yes.
And one last thing that I would like to know
Okay.
are what are some of the current and upcoming projects that you are working on?
Yeah, I told that we running a like festival. We calling international people to they can
Hmm.
perform, but we are non-profitable. We don't have any fund. We have to give from our pocket, but we expect someday our government can give us a fund. We can do a big
When is it
international
happening?
project. It's happening in Dehradun, and we are planning to in the
Dehradun.
Moso, yeah, Rain Festival.
Hmm.
Always people can perform in a gallery in a road, but this time is the rain is the main thing. So inside the rain, how the
Hmm.
performance art is going to perform is a challenge. So we can do that rain festival in
Hmm.
I think August, in 11th August to 15 August. So 5 days a plan. We can go there, and like already international artists are connecting with us. There is people are coming, so we can see their
Hmm.
performance art. And again, we are the next project is the book. After we done the project, we can publish a book. Last time we did a project in Kochi Biennale. In the Kochi Biennale,
Hmm.
we call 6 country artists came: Singapore,
Hmm.
Switzerland, Japan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal. So we publish a book also. Yeah, going to publish a book. So these are big projects with us. Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm curious particularly about this rain festival, 11 to
yeah.
15th August, Dehradun. Which place exactly in Dehradun?
We are looking for a space to staying. We give the applications. I told that we are not non. So we have to find out some dharmshala or in very hygienic place. We can put
Hmm.
our foreigner. Just our side. We just keep the any artist can go out with us. We can provide the food and stay. We cannot provide
Hmm.
the any conveyance like the people coming from Delhi to Dehradun or Kolkata to Dehradun. They
Hmm.
have to pay their money. We're just giving the
Yeah.
space to perform, food, and sleep. And we don't have luxurious things because artists can adjust anywhere. They are artists.
Hmm.
They can be sleep anywhere. So but we have to arrange for them. We are working on that, and we are writing a proposal to many university. There's a Dun University. There's a graphic
Hmm.
era. We are writing to them. We are waiting for their reply. Otherwise, we can arrange their space. Yeah. It's very lovely
Well,
to
all
talking with you. You have so much knowledge about performance art and so many interesting questions.
I
First
I
time
learned.
I meet the person in India who are not in performance artists, and he has so much knowledge about performance art. Very interesting question and very much research you done before to ask me.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And I look forward for this rain festival. And I would
Yes,
like to tell our audience 11 to 15th August, Dehradun. The venue is not yet decided, and I would
yes,
request you to tag Abir Pothi and to let us know where is it happening,
yes,
what is the plan, the schedule. We would like to cover it. We would like to write about it. And yeah, I do believe that people should know about performance art and it should get more attention. And Abir Poth is one such platform where we are all up for it. Thank you, Shatadru.
thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
your
Thank you so
time.
much.
Thank you.